Hey everyone, it's Joe, the 50 something Dasher, with another daily recap video here. Special recap video. Was my first ever Super Bowl dash. So pretty, it was pretty interesting. I think I had a good dash overall, probably better than expected. It didn't go quite the way I was expecting. Well, I mean, really, I didn't know what to expect my first time doing this. Um, like I mentioned last Super Bowl, I worked a different schedule, so I couldn't do this. So I got off work at a decent time and logged in. My start time for the dash was 2:15. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned I had a couple rules and I broke both of the rules today, but it was the number to remember here was 10. So I was only going to accept orders paying at least $10 and a maximum of 10 declines before I logged off. And like I said, I broke both of those rules. But anyway, just 1 minute after logging in, I get my first decline, number one. So $525 general. And you'll see several of these orders throughout, all my declines were ordered. Like normally I would have taken this if this was just any old regular dash, but not for this. I wanted special rules for the Super Bowl dash. So this was a decline right off the bat. Then I get this Meyer. This I took. Now this is kind of similar to that bad order that I did yesterday, where kind of like the heavy mileage. The only difference is this second customer down Darbydale area. This puts me about 6 miles away from home. So whereas the order yesterday, I drove like it was a 24-mile route or whatever it was, and where I ended up was about 15, 16 miles away from home. So this order was different and only 11 items. So I went ahead and took this and headed up to Meyer. Here's the list, or part of the list. This is all customer B's stuff right here. And you notice on the previous screenshot, again, another alcohol order. So, it is what it is. Um, this Valentine's candy, of course, I had to go over to the other side of the store, but I was kind of surprised that I found all three of these pretty easily, actually. Um, so the customer A is the one that had the alcohol, and then there's this bottle of dressing, and then a gallon of milk. So pretty straightforward here. Um, and then here's my pay on that. So 14.25 from DoorDash, a $5 tip and a $7 tip. So off to a good start here. 26 bucks off the first stacked order. I didn't like either of these two deliveries. The one with the alcohol, it had a lady's name on it, and a guy comes out to meet me. So even though I feel like I'm doing the right thing, I'm going to the address I'm supposed to go to, and a person over the age of 21 whose ID matches accepts the order. As far as I'm concerned, that should be okay. The app accepts licenses with other people's name on it, so I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get off these orders. I just don't like those different situations. Um, the second delivery, and these were both like country road houses. The second one, I pulled into the driveway of with the mailbox that had that house number. And I drive down to on my left, I see like a house, but I think that's the house with the other address, the first driveway I passed. And there's like a gate there. I can't go over to that house. So I drive straight and I come to a building that the only place that I saw to drop off the order, and but it didn't really look like a house. It looks like some kind of like work shed, not really a shed, but uh I don't know. So, but I didn't that's where I dropped it off. I didn't hear anything back from the customer, so hopefully that drop off was okay. I don't know. Um, and then next was decline number two. Um, 13 items, 17 bucks, 14 miles. And I'd have to have all this deadheading miles back. So this was a decline. And a lot of Meyer offers. And my wife also, she had Instacart turned on, and there was a lot of Meyer offers on Instacart as well. That the Instacart was blowing up. This was a decline again going out east. I mean, $16, 14 items, 13 miles. This just isn't a good offer. So decline that. Then we get to just past 4 o'clock. So here we go. 11.75 hidden tip, catering order, Tammy's Pizza. Great. My first catering order of the Super Bowl Dash. So I accept this. Head over to Tammy's. It was 7 pizzas. Like 5 of them were large or extra large, and the other two was like a little bit smaller size. But they all fit, and I have 2 pizza bags, and that's all I needed. They all fit in there. Drop this order off, and I don't have the okay. The pay screen is net. Before I could close out that order, I got this offer, and this was a decline. Um, Again, uh, another delivery going like out east or closer to downtown, or so I'm not doing it. $16, 17 miles. The shopping, it's only 6 items, but I mean the time that this would have took, it's not worth it. I just finished a catering order. Why would I do an order like this? So here's the pay screen. So that instead of the 11.75, it ended up being 16 bucks, $14 customer tip. Awesome. Um, and then we got some more declines coming. By my calculation, this was declines number 6 and 7. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure if you decline a stack, it counts as 2 declines. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. Again, what's with these South Columbus orders? I just don't want to go up there. Decline. Next, no explanation needed on this. Come on, people. On the Super Bowl, you're gonna, place a no tip order like that. Come on. 275, 8 miles. Hot decline there. Then this order, which I don't know. On a normal dash, there's a chance I would have taken this. I only had to shop the Meyer because looks like a well, you can't see it on this screenshot, but I thought I saw that. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's. Did I have another giant eagle later in this dash? No, this was the only one. It looks like. I thought I saw that this was just a pickup. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've had a like one giant eagle order once before where I drove. I didn't go in the store. It was like a pickup order. They brought it out to me, um, and that's what I thought this was. But maybe not. Anyway, not going to South Columbus. Decline. Okay, then this order I take 1525, only 5 miles, 14 items. Um, I was home at this point, and I I got my wife to go with me, so she joined me for the remainder of from this order forward. She was with me. So we get to Meyer, and here is most of the list here. Um, these Nor pasta sides and the pouches. This was the trickiest thing. The item that this item here wasn't there. Okay, so there were three substitutes. And this is the first time I've ever seen this happen, and I hope it's the last time. But what happened is that we grabbed an item that we thought was the first substitution, went to scan it, and that was the incorrect item. Okay, so we toggle back to the previous screen. Now that substitution is like shaded gray to where I could no longer click on that. So I scanned the wrong thing for one of the substitutions. We scanned the wrong thing for a second substitution. And they're both like, now they're shaded gray. Now I can no longer click on them. And now we just got the one substitution left, and fortunately scanned the right item. So I don't know. Now, if we would have scanned the wrong item again, and now I couldn't scan anything else, maybe I would have tried to shut down the app and bring it back up. Maybe that would have fixed that issue. I don't know, but it's the first time I've ever had that problem before on a shopping order. Um, we shopped that in only 12 minutes, so did really good on the shopping time on that. And so here's the pay screen on that, 725 from DoorDash, $8 tip. So um, good order there. Then I said I broke both of my rules, and so I had just dropped that order off. And then this order I took, this 725 CVS, it's only three items. You see here, like I'm probably about 4.5, 5 miles from the CVS, and that's like just getting back into my zone. So I was gonna be having to make that drive anyway, that 5 miles back to get into zone. So this is really, you're talking a 725 for like 2 miles. Um, if I had gotten this and I was already back in zone. So I went ahead and took this, and it ended up being this is all it was these two Celsius drinks. And my wife and I were like, well, this is a really odd, Super Bowl order here. Maybe they were mixing these with something else. I don't know. But it took me 59 seconds to shop that. And an easy delivery on that one. So next was a decline. going clear way out past Obed's. $10, 14 miles, no thanks. You know, there's the mileage is wrong with it, and then also alcohol, and that it's going clear out east. You know, this doesn't make any sense at all. That was a decline. And by my calculation, that was the 11th decline. So that was at 5:26. So just 3 minutes later, here we go. Thank you very much. Catering order, 1950 hidden tip, only 8.6 miles. That's why I was declining the other orders, you know, to get something like this. Um, so I had, let's see, I was over 665 area. I had to go over to Stringtown where City Barbecue is. So that's a few miles drive to get there. Um, and the order was ready. It was just one big sack fit in my catering bag. Went to deliver that. And here's the actual pay, 27.76. So 25.76 customer tip, outstanding. And you know, maybe could have stopped right there, but I felt like, you know, I don't know, I wasn't ready to stop yet. So I want to see like what else we can get here. And that ended up being my last delivery. And then so here we go with, now let's get into the barrage of declines here. Here we go. And it started at 6:04. People placing orders right at this time to, you know, for the try to get it right at the 6:30 start time of the Super Bowl. Not doing this. Going clear out east. 1250, 8 miles. No. So that was decline number one. 6:05. Uh, another Papa John's. Going clear down to Commercial Point. Not doing that. 6:06. And I'm trying to like update my notes, and then I update, like type in a little bit in my notes, then I get a offer, and then it was kind of frustrating, you know, all these orders, like, you know, and I'm not really used to this, the barrage of orders like this. This isn't typical for my area. Um, like I'm really gonna do an Aldi's order on Super Bowl Sunday. Is this like, what is this here? I'd be insane to take this. Yeah, unless I saw that and it would have said like $50 or $60 or something that I couldn't pass up. But you know, anything under probably like $40 is not worth going to Aldi's, you know, unless it was like one item or something, but I'm not messing with it. Decline. Uh, this just, you know, now on a normal dash, I would take this all day long, but not in this. Give me another catering order here. It's the Super Bowl. Come on. Again, another. Normally, I would have taken this, but not now. It's only $7, so decline. No explanation needed here. $3 order. I hope whoever this customer is, I hope you didn't get your Pizza Hut pizza until halftime. So you know that's what you get. I mean, this isn't too bad. This would only took like 10 minutes to do if the order was ready, but just not messing around with just a $5 order here. Decline. Then, you know, one of these Jets orders, they try to stack it with a Wendy's. Um, you see everything's pretty well close together. On a normal dash, I would have taken this, but not today. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I see this right here. So I don't know. Still not too bad, but I declined it. Um, another $5 order decline. And then we get to my. So you see all of these declines in a span of not even 10 minutes. And then local cantina. Man, that place was probably like packed. Not messing around with that for only $5. And then at this point, by my calculations, I had 20. Originally wanted a maximum of 10, but I counted 22 declines. So I was like, okay, let's just go ahead and end it. So here is the dash summary, my first ever Super Bowl dash. I think I did pretty good. It was a 3 hour, 57 minute dash. You see here I was active 2.5 hours. Only delivered 6 orders. That's it, 6 orders, but I made $92 in 2.5 hours. So that's I'd say it was a success. Um, that takes me up to 2,626 lifetime deliveries. Oh, I forgot to mention the mileage. 63 miles, which I don't know. It just kind of felt like I driven more miles than that, but I really didn't. So I did great on mileage. I started the dash at 72 or 74% acceptance, something like that. And with all the 22 declines, that took me all the way down at 57%. But I'll pick it back up this coming week. But anyway, so that's it for my first ever Super Bowl dash. Like I said, I think it went pretty well. I think it was a success. Uh, but anyway, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos. If you dashed tonight, leading up to the game, how was your dash? How good did you do? Put a comment down below. But that's it for this summary, and we will see you next time. Thanks again for watching.